Hello everyone, welcome back to another session with me. I'm Sanyukta Saxena. We are going to be continuing our journey with the new Tangle Idoz. Today I think will be the fifth session before we wrap up our series on the new Tangle Idoz. I will be working on this regular square tile. I have placed the four corner dots and very light-handed I have joined these dots to form a border. Today also we are going to be drawing idols. You can somewhere roughly find out the center of this square that we drew. Yeah, and let's start with the Tangle Idoz. I'm going to be drawing a big one today. Yes, so it's going to be that big. Yeah, and then I'm going to add the second, third, giving a nice pointed shape to the petals. Yes. Now the next thing, as we know, is to add those auras, but I'm going to do it a little differently today. These are descending auras, not all of them starting from the center. Yes, let's do that on both sides of our petals. You can add as many as you wish. Slowly take your time. Feel free to draw the auras the way you wish to. I have deviated a little from the way I have drawn all the previous auras. Going to place a nice orb here. Can be a caviar or a black pearl. Small highlight. Yes, then going to aura it, and then add a little floral touch, something like the tangle petal paints. Yes, looks sweet. Go by the spaces that you have. If you are not able to draw the complete orb, that's perfectly fine. I'm just going with the spaces I have. Anyways, they are hidden. Yes, small flowers hidden there. Whatever is visible, don't bother about the spaces. That's the biggest advantage. You don't have to think where what, you can always draw behind. Even if part of the tangle is visible, it's just beautiful that way. Yes. If you want, and if you have space, you can add an extra aura. We shall see that if you want to do that. Yes, probably what I am saying is just aura this flower. Spaces are small, so whatever spaces you have, that's okay. right? Now we have these beautiful auras and this big large petal shapes to play around with. Yeah, so let's get started. So as far as these petals are concerned, I'm going to be going with two types of tangle inside. One would be geometric and other one would be totally organic. So the first one that I'm going to draw is called brace. So I'm going to divide the petal into these sections. Like this, and then you need to double line, add another aura, and then you have to ink alternate sections. Yes, it's a drama tangle. It has some nice and bold inked sections. Alternate, not the way we generally do for Knightsbridge. Then leave one section and then the next section. Yeah, that way. Like this. Yes, doesn't it look dramatic? Yeah, so I'm going to do the same this side also. Adding one more aura. And then you know how to ink. I'll do exactly the same on this side also. Yeah. So I'm done with inking my brace. As far as these sections are concerned, yes, I am going to ink them also, but with a highlight, with a sparkle like this. So add an aura inside, and then you can also ink alternate sections if you want. Leave a sparkle, and the third one. Like this. Yes, looks nice. Let's do that throughout. An aura, and then some inking. Yes, it's a lot of inking, but I like the drama that it adds to my tile and to my tangle. be patient, take your time, and do this for the remaining sections also. Slowly. You can add some hatching here. Like this. Yeah. So I'm still continuing with the same on the last section of auras. Add an aura inside before you start to ink, so that the auras stand out. Don't get mixed up with each other. And we are done as far as inking the auras are concerned. Yes, some bit of hatching, fine lines. Don't add much pen pressure, I'm sorry. Just a soft touch is all that you require. Now we have these beautiful petals, and I am most tempted to go with the tangle, you know. Yes, Muka. Why? Because I think the shape is perfect for the tangle Muka. However, pick your own tangle, choose your own, whatever you feel like. My tiles are just to aid you, to get you started. Make it your own. You can very well choose the tangles you feel like drawing at that point of time, adding a little extra weight to the pots, to the heads, some bit of extra ink at the turnings. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? Tangle Muka. Let's do the same here also. We may have to draw behind a little, but that's okay. Continue in exactly the same way as you did on the other petal. Oh, we are left with one set of auras. We missed. Right? Again, drawing behind. Come back. Go up again. Just think in your mind, where will it go? Keep reducing the size. And that's it. Now little extra ink, as we did on the other side also, on the pod heads. A little on the turnings, wherever they are visible. You can also highlight this space a little, a touch of extra ink. Again, these are turnings. Yes, small little things that you can do to add to the look of your tile. Lines going inside. I'm just touching my pen a little. You can add anything inside if you want to add more. For example, you can fill up the in-between spaces with orbs, but I don't want to do that. Let some spaces be white. Yes, yeah, so we were left with this one. Let's quickly complete this also. And that's it. You want, you can give a small funky end. Yeah, let's shade this much. If you want to add more, we can always go ahead and do that. So I'm going to shade half of my mucas and half of my brace. So one side of the line I'm going to add gray, and the other side we are going to highlight. And you can almost color the one half. Just make sure it's a little darker to begin with and then soften it like this. Yeah, let's do this. You can do it on the same side or on the opposite side. Like this. Let's do this for our mocha also. So I'm going to add graphite to one half. It will give a nice high and low effect and help me highlight the petal shape. However, there is no compulsion to shade it this way. You can always go with some other method. You can go with shading your mocha. So pull it to about half of your petal shape. Preferably keep the ends darker and then pull it towards the center, but leave some part white. Going to do the same on the other side. You can also highlight this part because there is an overlap, and then pull it out just the way we did on the other side. Make sure you don't make the entire thing gray. Yes, I think that's sufficient. Slight touches on the petal paints. Although we don't need to because we have added in thatching. Nevertheless, it will add a little to the look. So you may. As far as the auras are concerned, you don't need to do anything because it's already having a sparkle. Yes, let's now use our chalk to highlight the other side. Not adding too much. You just need to add on the blacks, actually no need to add on the whites. You can also use your hands. Make sure it's not chalky. Blend it. Small chalks are the best. Small pencils. Yeah. Blend it a little, soften it. If you want to add touches to the highlight, you can do that with your chalk, although it is not required, but yeah. And that's it. So some bit of embellishment if you want to do. These are optional, as I keep saying. You can very well stop before. Just adding simple orbs with some weight on one side. If you want, you can add orbs in between. That's it, not everywhere. And that's it. If some of the lines need to be revisited, please go ahead, especially after you have completed your shading. If you think the petals, the lines need to be revisited, please do that. Always do that. Chalks also make your lines hazy. And that's it. Right? I just felt like adding these broken lines. I don't know why. That's it. I'm going to stop here. Yes, and from the next session we are going to pick another new tangle. Till then, have a good time. Bye bye.